Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Midnight Ride with Grayman Prepping. And how is everybody doing out there? All righty, let's get some things straightened out here real quick. Tonight's news articles are going to be rather kind of interesting here. But first, let me get over here and say hello to everybody, and also change up the banner down below there. There we go. All right, so first one then was Shady Hill Homestead, followed by Pat Small, Diana 2, then Hello Tofu, Jay's in the house, Daniel Burry Sports Highlights here, Tammy Rebel Canners, how you doing? Teresa Buchanan's here, Took by V, everybody's talking, okay. All righty, so... Oh, I've seen every video the Fat Electrician has put out. Not only on the Fat Electrician, on his other channel called the Fat Files. Got them all. Yeah, in fact, I even, it was about 6 months ago, I ran a bunch of his videos here and talked about them. All righty, so... the Berlin airlift was quite the one too. Though I do prefer the one about the most gangster Marine ever, who kid who joined the Marine Corps right after 1 month after the Spanish-American War ended, before he received the news that it ended. Anyways, he was one of the two Marines that did 2 Congressional Medal of Honors, and he was up for the 3rd when Congress decided, no, we don't think it's right that a person, no matter if they've earned it, they shouldn't get one. Yeah. Anyways, let's get back to tonight here. All righty. Tonight's news articles, I got some good ones in there. And but one of the ending ones really is timed good for tonight's timing of tonight's show, being that it is, even though it's 4 o'clock here in California, it's 7 o'clock on the East Coast. It's midnight in jolly old England. In London town, where Paul Revere's spirit is riding around and thumbing his nose at the UK police commissioner. And we'll get to that at the end. All right, so first one on the news here. I don't find this one at all hard to believe. 7 California cities among the most rodent-infested cities in the United States. Yeah. And what's interesting on that, when they did it, they listed the 7 cities, but they clumped 2 groups together that aren't even close together. They took San Francisco, across the San Francisco Bay to Oakland, and down to San Jose. To drive to all 3 of those is like almost 2 hours. Then they took Sacramento down to Stockton, way down to Modesto. No, not close. But yeah, so it's probably got the top 11 cities, not just 7, because they tried to do extended areas as if they were a metropolitan area, which they're not. All righty, next one up. This is just one came off of the Epic Times newsroom, and this was from last Saturday. Mississippi girl receives life sentence without parole. A 15-year-old Mississippi girl, gave the name, I'm not going to repeat the name, you guys can look it up, was found guilty of first-degree murder and the attempted murder, and that's just what my little thing here ends on. It's getting bad when that stuff's going on. All right, the next one coming up here, and this one I think is, to me, when I first read it, it's like BS scam. Okay, here's let me get in there for it. I'll make sure I get this done right here. All right, I'm going into the news articles here. So $1 million left in car is stolen. Yeah. So getting into the article itself, because there was a bunch of them listed on this thing here. So Manhattan Beach in says that the where is it here? Come on, come on, come on. Give me the one. Oh, did they pull it off of the actual page when I went through it? Interesting. I'm looking here for now. I read it before, and the Manhattan. I mean, the patches updated the page, and they pulled the summary page from the Manhattan Beach Police Department, and that one there. Okay, I found it. On September 13th, police responded to a vehicle burglary reported in the 1700 block of Laurel Avenue. The victim told police he went to the gym with their child, and when they returned, the rear passenger window was shattered. According to police, a cardboard box containing $1 million that was left in the car was stolen. The victim and the police also discovered a GPD, I think it's supposed to be a GPS since the S is right next to the D, tracking device that was affixed to the vehicle. Yeah, what person is going to leave $1 million in a cardboard box in the back seat of a car parked anywhere? Hey, moon over Miami. So yeah, it was in the passenger side rear seat, and yeah, no, that's utterly stupid. So it's almost sounding like he had maybe 20,000 in there, and he just bumped it up, tried to get insurance claim off of his auto insurance being broken into. Now here's a scary one here. It's just a notable one here. Officials said her dad was dead. Then a family member saw him. And so the coroner identified in San Francisco, identified a person as one person for some reason, and notified the family. They had the funeral this summer, long after she had scattered the ashes, got a commemorative tattoo and name of her son in his memory, and named her son in his memory. A family member saw James Robinson walking in the street. Yeah, he is homeless and he's on drugs. But not the witness, James Robinson. So, wrong homeless person was identified as him. Now they got to try to figure out who the person was. Way to go, San Francisco! All right, let me go back here. Let's see. Next one here. Oh, this one is absolutely hilarious. I mean, this is the epitome of stupidity in wokeness. All right. So let me I got to get into this story because this is just, I can't just do it from the thing. Okay. California, or California, got to do it right. It's California for this one. A lot is happening in the businesses, including a California Police Department's expensive new showpiece. Yeah. So the police department spent $150,000 on a Cybertruck. Irvine, California, that's Southern California, in Orange County spent over $150,000 on a Tesla Cybertruck, according to reports. The police department reported on X that the vehicle is coming soon. Public records obtained by Forbes show the department opted for $20,000 in customizations for the Cybertruck. More money. The Cybertruck bought by the Irving Police Department will be, quote, a cool showpiece, unquote, and part of the agency's drug abuse resistance education unit. Yeah, they can't use it for patrol or pursuit because it'll run out of charge. Yeah. So, hey, let's get a electric Cybertruck and let it go for half a shift, and it's got to be parked and charged. Yeah, they don't even have it yet. Yeah. But they're already receiving flack left and right. And it'll be interesting to see if the citizens of Irving raise enough stink to make them cancel the order. Because heck, for that much, they could have gotten a couple other, 3/4 ton pickups. All righty. Let's see here. Okay. For those, a bill to repeal Social Security's WEP/GPO reaches support and to force a House vote. So we'll find out whether or not they'll give us a break on Social Security and whether they're going to tax windfall profits or anything else or any other crap, where they follow the suit of several states and not tax Social Security at all for those that are on it. All right, next one for here in California. The Great Nuisance signs law banning all plastic shopping bags at grocery stores. I remember when they said plastic bags are going to be the greatest thing to help save the trees, which, by the way, the trees that were being used to make paper bags for the grocery stores weren't wild forest trees. They were farmed forest. Basically, they go through, they cut down the trees, they went plant new trees. These trees get big, they come through, cut those trees down, plant more trees. So there were renewable resource, biodegradable paper bags, but the stupid tree huggers, who can't wrap their minds around the fact, they actually planted trees and grew them up for this purpose, just like they grow lettuce for us to eat and be vegan. Yeah. All right. The stupidity of the power-hungry left wing, which the first ban was the ban of paper bags was done under a Democratic state legislature with a Democratic governor. Okay, next one here. Whooping cough on the rise in California. What to know about it? Yeah. Wash your hands with soap and water. Wash your hands before eating, after the bathroom. The common stuff, which they used to get rid of it in the first place. When I was driving here, I stopped at a couple of the truck stops to refuel, and the number of anal orifices that walked in, did their business, and walked out without washing their hands is ridiculous. Agreed, Tammy. And not only that, once you reach the Social Security age, if you continue to work, they should stop pulling Social Security out of your paychecks because you're already at that age, especially if you start drawing Social Security as well. They should stop pulling the money out. All right. Got a couple more here, folks. Got some real winners here tonight. Lactaid milk is being recalled due to the potential presence of almonds. Lactaid milk, which has had some of the stuff taken out of it. So lactaid milk is being recalled because it's the presence of possible almonds, which means it's processed in the same plant where they milk the almonds and make almond milk. Another, winning idea. It's like, hey, let's just go back to having regular raw cow's milk, which is not, come on, you stupid thing here. Computer's acting up on me here. There we go. All right, next one here is from the Epic Times newsroom. Cat killing Facebook post leads to unexpected aftermath. Where it leads to basically the mayor of Springfield is saying, no one's killing any pets. The state attorney general saying, BS, we got all sorts of evidence. We got people that have been interviewed, actual eyewitnesses, and it all started out of a misunderstanding of the cat killing episode of, I heard from my friend that happened, and then this person over here that she told that to posted it. Well, turns out that the post may have been erroneous as far as whose cat, whatever was being killed. But the fact is, the attorney general has found plenty of witnesses all over the city of it actually happening and videos. But the mayor is saying, no, it's not happening here in Springfield, Ohio. Some people are real idiots. Hey, Kaylin, how's it going? Sumi's in the house. All right. Newsom is stepping forward again because it's election time again. New California law will ban or limit cell phone use at schools. Wait a minute. When my kids went to school, they were making all the students get cell phones so they could use the internet to do some of their classroom work on the cell phones. And now they're going to ban them. They have no idea what they're doing. Thank you, demon rats. And it's coming out. This is coming from a Bay Area business. They got their email was hacked by a hacker who sent out erroneous bills with to clients or customers of the business, saying, "Oh, we're changing the pay whatever. This is the new website you go deposit your direct payments into." And so she got like they've recouped $400,000 of $500,000 that this lady had scammed the business customers from, and it's happening in other places as well. All right, next one. Now I'm going to skip the next one and come back to it at the end. All right. This one here was, let me open this up, came from, this was sent to me by one of the channel members. And she typed in here, remember when they were begging people worldwide to go solar? Well, now in Australia, power companies will soon charge solar panel owners to export their power to the grid. Oh, gee, rather than paying them for that power, we're going to charge them for that power. So we charge you if they use our power, and we'll charge you if they provide extra power back to the grid. Sounds like, somebody got paid off to allow that to go through. But yeah, that's what's going on down there in down under. And yeah, utter stupidity, folks. Oh, Jay says service. Oh man, yeah. Well, this was the company's email, and so they sent this other one. They sent out an email on the company's email, so it was the actual company's email, and yeah, stuff. So, all righty, let's go back here. Next one here, getting down to the end of it here, folks. All right, so shoot, what was it? Back near the first of the year? Actually, no, it was back in December or November, almost a year ago. The Oakland International Metropolitan Airport decided to rename themselves, and it's causing all sorts of problems. Let me get in on this here. I guess I give you the, I want to get the exact stupid name they decided to call it. So basically, the new headline from the San Francisco Standard is confused travelers arrive at the wrong airport after Oakland renaming. Confused travelers have shown up at the wrong place since Oakland Airport changed its name to San Francisco Bay Oakland International Airport. Duh. Of course, they had to put San Francisco first to try to take out, center on San Francisco, even though Oakland Airport is closer to downtown San Francisco by a good 15, 20 minutes than the Oakland International Airport is. So the San Francisco City Attorney is trying to stop Oakland from using the new name by filing a motion for preliminary injunction and an ongoing lawsuit over the rebranding. But passengers unfamiliar with the Bay Area have been directed to the wrong airport by digital assistants, rideshare services, and third-party bookers, flight bookers, like Expedia and Travelocity and stuff like that. So yeah, so there's all sorts of suits going on all over the place on this, and it's just, and oh yes, it's not unconfirmed. Several tribes have come forward. In fact, the Redskin image was done from a real life chief. And they posted it and stuff, and his family and the tribe are trying to persuade the Washington football team to change their names back to the Redskins, and are suing those that acted on, quote, their behalf, saying that the tribe was offended when the tribe wasn't offended. The tribe was taking pride in it, and so now the tribe is suing the organizations that were threatening to sue the Washington football team for using the name Redskins. All right, let's get back to the last ones here. Okay. Oh, this one popped up. It took a while. This one came up roundabout way. You're gonna love this one, folks. Oh, okay. So from back in February, Missouri registered 70 in 1 week. Missouri registered 78,421 voters in February, 1 week. Of those, 23,253 were dead. Yeah, they registered 2,253 people who are dead as live voters. It's starting again, folks. We're probably going to have 20 million people dead voting for the giggler. All right. And, of course, the stupidity rages on here in California. Californians can order free Red Dragon test kits again. How to get yours? Why? It's a Corona V, which is what the normal flu is, and it changes every year. And the free kits, test kits that they've been given out, were giving 87% false positive. No need to have those if they're going to give you, if you're just about guaranteed to get a false positive on it. All right, time for the last one. Let me get in here so I can get this right. This comes from the New York Post. Granted, it was from last month, and I heard mention about it, but I never was able to find the article on it. Here's the headline. Okay, there we go, unfroze. And a few of you may want to join Teddy Roosevelt and his Rough Riders for this one, too. UK police commissioner threatens to extradite and jail U.S. citizens over online posts. We will come after you, he says. London's Metropolitan Police... Dang, I froze again. London's Metropolitan Police Chief warned that officials will not only be cracking down on British systems for commentary on the riots in the UK, but on American citizens as well. We will throw the full force of the law at the people, whether you're in this country committing crimes on the streets or committing them from afar afield online. We will come after you, the Metropolitan Police Commissioner, Sir Mark Rowley, told the news. Riots have been broken out across the United Kingdom in recent days over false rumors spreading that asylum seekers responsible for a mass stabbing at a Taylor Swift concert, blah, blah, blah. 18-year-old British citizen, and it goes on and on and on. But one key aspect makes this apparent crackdown on social media particularly shocking to the critics is that the British government is threatened to extradite American citizens from the U.S. to be jailed in the UK for violating their rules about political speech online. Sorry, we're covered by the free speech over here, Sir Kingy. And you guys want to do it? Hey, we'll have a repeat of 1776. Yeah, see how good that worked for you. And I believe it's the Virginia state flag has, if you look at the emblem zoomed up on it, part of it is a figure with his foot on top of King George, holding him to the ground. So, yeah. Dang, freezing light here. Probably because that article had a whole bunch of news things. I mean, ads popping up on it. So, yeah. Yeah. So, Sir Rawl, you want to come after U.S. citizens? You're going to have to try to come to this country and take them, and when you do, you're going to find out how the good old boys in the backwoods deal with redcoats. Okay, and what about the Korean X is why is American? Because America is the thing about free speech, and everybody uses it here. And they were posting stuff on there saying, "Oh, look what's happening." They were reposting videos that the British were trying to hide. But once it's on the internet, it's kind of hard to lose it on the internet because someone's going to catch it and they're going to repost it. And they're going to repost it to someone else, and it's get posted all over. And they kept reposting about the riots. And this idiot had a burr up his butt. and saying, you're violating our laws. Nope, we're in the United States. Your laws don't apply here. So, and Prairie Riders in the house, Queen of the North. Yeah, exactly. I found that meme. Is it here or is it on the? I think it's on the other computer at home. It lists the Chinese army as the world's largest official army of 20 million soldiers, and it lists the world's largest unofficial army, the U.S. citizens, at over 100 million gun owners. Not guns, just gun owners. Several gun owners have a lot more than just one gun. Hey, Lewis, it's the Marshmallow Man. Yeah. Oh, what was it? I saw a meme saying someone posted, my retirement plan is to go to Denmark and get arrested, and it showed Denmark prisons. Better home, better facilities, weight rooms, better food. Yeah. Hang on here. I just missing some comments here. I got to slow down here. Hey, why not? They're doing it elsewhere, the other way around, saying, oh, we're Republican in the heartland. No, they're not. They're Democrats trying to do it. Now they're going to grab several of them and make up their mind on the once they get to the firing line. Okay, they're close. No, they're far away. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Yeah. And yeah, there's several people I know that have inherited ones and aren't on any record at all as being a gun owner. I know there's a lot of those. And only that, they're like second and third generation inheritors of great grandpappy's Remington shotgun or 7mm Mauser or 30-06. Yeah. All righty. And Jack's here. Hey, Geeky Garden. All right. Oh, I forgot to hit the button. Had something sitting down there for a while. Oh. But, yeah. Yeah, I got my screen set up. So why I got the share thing going on. Notifications supposed to stay hidden, but it keeps popping up. Oh, you now have 6 notifications that are hidden. You now have 8 notifications. I said all notifications be hidden, including those stupid notifications. Hey, Kaylin, you can do some nasty stuff with a daisy. You can put somebody's eye out, which will demoralize everybody else on the enemy side because they're going to be going, oh, somebody put his eye out. It's the guy standing there screaming, my eye, my eye. Hey, look. Hey, look.
Hey.
Well, Jay says, I can only do two potatoes so fast. Make a choice. Maybe she could consult the magic 8 ball. Yeah, do it in advance. All right, this is going to be my primary. I'm going to try to take them out at the 1 mile range. And I got the half-mile range one here. And then I got the other ones a little closer up. And then I got the shotgun for trench warfare. Oh, I like the magic spinner one that I've seen on several reels and on Facebook. Guy puts up a little sign, has
Okay, lie down.
the different choices. Lie down. Yeah, it's all the different choices on there. Work in the garden, clean out the garage, paint the house, and the bottom one is have a beer. And he spins it, goes and always drops straight down because it's not balanced. Glenn, how are you doing there? How's the winds doing right now and stuff for the windstorm? Jack, same thing for you. How's the windstorms hitting you so far for that hurricane? Another cough drop, folks. Sumi, that's funny, Sumi. I thought gang members had to take firearm safety classes and did all the paperwork. Not when they go across the border and bring them in by the truckload from Mexico. Myra Page, how you doing? But yeah, there is some real idiocy, whatever however you want to pronounce it, stupid stuff coming out now, and it's only going to get worse for the next 6 weeks? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5 weeks. Yeah, it's only going to get weird for the. Ooh, 130 sustained winds, Cat 4. Glenn says, yeah, so Glenn's okay and Jack's okay. All right. Well, anybody looking for some decent land? My wife had me look up some stuff, and because she was, wanting to find something a little bit warmer than, zone 5 up there in Idaho. And so I've been looking at a bunch of different, things around by each state and giving it certain parameters. Found some really interesting ones in Ohio. A couple of properties that had a main house and had a second house on the property. Found 2 of those. Found an old dairy with a mother-in-law suite off the side of it as well. Found one that has 2 kitchens, one upstairs, one downstairs. So, do stuff like that. Found a real cool one, but it's up next to Lake Erie. It's like, oh, hell no. Sorry, guys, if you live near Erie, but no. That was 23 acres. Found an old farmish house, 8 bedrooms, 2 bath in the one, 6 bedrooms, 2 bath in the other one. $410,000 on 53 acres, and that's not counting all the barns that were on the property. Found several of them that had 2 kitchens in it. In Kentucky, some really good ones in Kentucky. Found one that had a main house and then 3 other houses on the property as well for $275,000 on 8 acres. Not bad. And Kentucky is warm enough, but yeah. Found some nice ones. Found they took an old school and the person before had turned it into a residence. So it has 8 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 22,000 square feet on 8 acres for $329,900. And look at and a huge kitchen. That's perfect for canning. You got 8 acres to put into garden down there in Kentucky. Yeah, I know Erie is a snow belt. That's why I said And so there's several ones there. Acreage, 22 acres, 53 acres, 56 acres, 54 acres, 24 acres, 47 acres, and a couple 8 acres and a 6 acre one in Kentucky that met our parameters for both our family and our daughter's family to be able to live there. Found 5 in West Virginia. One had 2 houses. Another one had 4 units on it. Another one had 2 kitchens. And other ones had decent size, like 6 bedrooms, 4 baths, 183 acres, 23 acres, 6 acres, 6 acres, and 20 acres. So there are interesting things around. Found some down in Virginia. I've even found some up next to Tammy, Rebel Canners up there in Michigan. I found 5 of them up there. One has 2 houses on it, 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, and 3 bedroom, 1 bath. $450,000. Another one had 2 kitchens, upstairs, downstairs. Found a horse property, some farm properties, and everything under 500. Everything under 500,000 there in Michigan. 19 acres, 10 acres, 7 acres, 16 acres, 10 acres. So not bad overall. Tennessee had some good ones. And Lewis is back. All right. 2 houses in Tennessee, 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, or 4.5 baths, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 6 acres near Sparta, Tennessee. Couple of them had 2 kitchens in the one house. One had 2 houses. One had 3 houses on it. One had 2 duplexes on it for $390,000. But yeah, you look around. Realtor.com brought up a lot of stuff that has a great search profile on it. If you're looking for other places, not that I am sponsored in any way by them at all. It's just that's one of the ones that works the best for looking around.
Yeah, I can't even bother to look for another property right now.
Yeah. I think even after I got like, what else I got here? I got like 25, I got more like 30 properties here that meet the parameters for her to look at. And she'll probably look at it. No. Oh, that one looks okay, but no, it's too far away from any place. Was interesting though. I did find some that were really interesting. As far as one was 11 minutes from the hospital and 13 minutes from Walmart. Yeah, and so another was 5 minutes from Walmart and 10 minutes from the hospital. Hey, you got to plan on hospital trips, guys. What was this one here? Yeah. So, and several of these had year-round streams on them too. But I really seriously think that once we sit down and look and talk about this stuff, we're just going to start knocking things off and going, no, it's too far away. Of course, some of the ones in Kentucky were about the same distance from the hospital and Walmart that we have here. Lost them again. So, but it's not like here, which is one thing she's worried about. Our one son who works at Walmart, he can walk to work. It's that close. So, yeah. But yeah. And he's trying to come back. Yeah, I decided to throw up the Iron Man suits all around us. Every Iron Man suit and its iteration. Mm. Mm. Oh, Mother Earth Garden Club's here. Yeah, it's for starting a farm. It's going to be more along the lines of being I'll be out there working with the kids for a while, but yeah, basically it's going to be for them to have the farm with the cows, and because a couple of these were dairy farms on here, farm properties for dairy farms and stuff that they and just you know just help them get it going and stuff so they have income no matter what. And lost them again. Yeah. Of course, some of these are pretty cool. You know, look at the 6 and 7 acre ones. Those are really nice. Some of the ones that had like um, 6 acres or 7 acres and 5 acres had 2 kitchens in each of the houses on there. So my wife and I and the 2 boys could take the 1 floor, and the grandkid, my daughter and all her sons and stuff could take the other floor, and it's basically like 2 separate houses under 1 roof, so heating and everything is cheaper. Yeah, I figured that's what it was, Lewis. Your internet's acting up, but if your shed's full, build another. Oh, how many people here put a 1 if it's yes, a 2 if it's no? How many people have seen Weird Al's Yankovic's parody of Gangster Paradise? It's called Amish Paradise. It actually is a bigger hit than the Gangster Paradise, and it is absolutely funny. And along that lines, it's like raise a barn on Monday, soon I'll raise another. Okay, I got a 2, got some 1s. Yeah, I mean it's just absolutely hilarious. And what's it? Cloris Leachman is in there too. She doesn't say anything. She just gives her death stare at him. But actually, give me a second here. Put this over here. If I can get my computer here to work without freezing up on me here. It's trying. There it is. All right, put that up here. There's the link on it there. All right, so see, just a second. I'm putting something out here for you people. There you go. You haven't seen it? There you go. You can look at, you can watch it. It's 3.5 minutes. It's absolutely hilarious. Modern Refugee, how's it going, sir? He just put out a good video on prepping things that he missed. So, yeah. So Modern Refugee has some good videos out there here recently. Now, what was that? So coming up here, we're getting to the end of the time frame here. So coming up here, if I can get it to come up, come on, where is it? There it is. All right. So coming up tomorrow on Camp Patton Family Compound, we're going to talk about your garden library. And if I can find where my wife stashed all the books that my mom had passed on to us, she had a little 4-foot tall, 4-foot wide bookshelf full of gardening books. So I got to see where it's around here so I can pull some of the classics out of it and show you guys. Butch Graves, how's it going? So we're going to talk about the garden library tomorrow, both filled out books and blank books. Blank books? Yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Saturday, back here on Gray Man Prepping, it's dealing with youth in a difficult situation. And so we're going to talk about preemptive things to do and other things, to train the kids first, and then how you're going to deal with the kids in difficult situations such as a hurricane, which is going on back east right now. Monday on Camp Patton Family Compound, I'll be back in Idaho, and Rebel Canners and Chef Tech will be joining me. We're going to talk food handling sanitation. All right. And so there's going to be multiple aspects to this. So if you're worried about canning and getting botulism, something like that, you'll want to come to it so we can so you can learn about food handling sanitation. Howie's here, and how they had another earthquake today up there. All right. Tuesday here on Gray Man Prepping, zombie apocalypse or idiot apocalypse? Which is worse? What's happening, and what do you have to look out for? So that's what we're going to be talking about on Tuesday, and I have a feeling it's going to get rather funny. All right, so that's what's coming up in the next week here. I want to thank everybody that came in and for their comments and input and support. Lewis tried to come up here, but his internet's acting up so bad. Couldn't stay up here long enough to say anything, hardly. And Mother Earth Garden Club, I've been through I don't know how many earthquakes. I've seen a few tornadoes from distance. I'd rather have an earthquake than a tornado or a hurricane any day of the week. I've lived through some 6-pointers and even some 7-pointers. I'd rather have those than 140-mile-an-hour winds blowing the windows out of the house and the roof off. Just my preference. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming by. Remember, stay happy no matter what life throws at you. Stay safe. Don't go out and do anything foolish. Keep adding to your preps. Water, food, medicine, clothing. Learn a new skill every month. Or if you can, learn 2 skills. Also, work on your fall garden for those that still can. And work on growing stuff indoors. Starting January 1st, we're going to be doing the indoor garden challenge for 2025. And we'll have rules coming out in December for everything on it, but practice growing stuff indoors now. All right. And actually, I had a brain fart here. Martin Refugee did a video about a little over a year ago on his little indoor garden thing he has, his little arrow garden. So check that one out so you can see how his was doing there and how he was harvesting on that. All right, everyone. See you around.